Just bought a whole bunch of IKEA furniture, carried it up 4 flights of stairs with no elevator. Now the living room looks like this. I mean, who needs a living room anyway? So much IKEA furniture and stuff everywhere. Oh, the shrimp is checking it out. So it's been a few days since we took up all the IKEA furniture and our living room has looked like this. We've just been so tired and so busy that we've just been living in this mess for the past few days. And I just had a really long day of work, but I really want to get this furniture set up today so that I can actually do some organizing this weekend. This is what life is like when you have a full-time job. You work all day and then you work all night. Haven't been very good at vlogging this week. Really the week has just been a lot of drawing birds. I've actually been drawing so many birds, I've been dreaming about birds. I had a dream about a forest full of just like birds, like cockatiels and just budgies, and they were just everywhere. Hey, hey, hey. Oi, oi, hello. That's not a scratching post. So with the furniture though, we need to move around a bunch of furniture in here to make space for more furniture. So I think this is going to be the plan. First, this bench needs to go. It needs to go into the storage. Those 3 shelves need to move over here, and then those 2 then need to be scooted down, and then we will build the new storage shelves. So actually, in this case, building the furniture shouldn't be such an issue. It's more just making space for it. The hope is that with the additional storage space that things will be more organized. I also bought a whole bunch of boxes to try to organize stuff more, but it really doesn't feel any more organized than before. It feels like an absolute mess in here because this has just been sitting behind my desk all week. If I just stay here and like look at that wall only, I can't tell. I can't tell that there's a mess. It almost feels like moving in again because there's just stuff everywhere. Things here, and here, and here. Actually, this is not mine, but everything else is. All the way over it. Yay, everything is moved. And now we have to build shelves. Wow, it's really tall actually. Ooh.
No, it's me that's short.
What? No, you're a very tall Swedish man.
Oh, right, I forgot. That's in IKEA IVAR.
This is one of those ones where it's like, don't build it by yourself, build it with friends. This is my favorite illustration in the IKEA stuff. It's like, this guy is so sad and alone. But this guy has friends and he's happy.
Yay, it's so stable.
These are crooked. Dang, it's not cool. One of these is not straight.
Touching?
Yeah, the bottom ones are touching.
Social distancing.
What do we do now?
So awkward.
Look, it's suddenly straight. We like drilled holes, you can't see it, because it's on the back, but we ended up like drilling a hole and then it wasn't the right place. We had to drill another hole and that wasn't the right place. We had to move it again. But now it's done. Okay, so now I can figure out where I want to put the shelves. And basically what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to have this as a more organized inventory, because as I've been increasing my inventory, I need to actually find a way to organize it better. Otherwise, packing takes forever. So I have these boxes that are actually for magic cards, for collecting cards or something like that. So I'm going to use them and have them like across this way. Across. It's done! Oh my god! There's so much more space now. I have so many shelves for things and all of these boxes. Yeah. Bring me the boxes.
Go nuts.
I'm gonna go eat some ice cream, do some more organizing, but yeah. This will continue till tomorrow. I'm sort of excited and I'm sort of not, because I'm realizing that's gonna be a lot of stuff. Okay, good night, bye! I look like I'm in a warehouse now. There's so much stuff behind me. Good morning. It is sunny and Saturday. It is sunny and Saturday. As you can see, some stuff has already been put into the shelf because when I said I was gonna go to bed, I didn't, and I ended up organizing more stuff and putting stuff into the shelves because I was really excited, and yeah. But now it's really late, like did not get up early. I think today will be more organizing stuff, hanging out, organizing things. I'm a little bit worried about showing you, like, because you know, to organize stuff I have to take stuff out, which means that you're gonna see where I've been just kind of hoarding and throwing things in. Maybe we just won't show that. Yeah, we could just not show that. And I'm gonna drink my coffee in one of my favorite mugs. It's from Sequoia Kings Canyon. Can you see this? Yeah. One of my favorite mugs from a trip that I took in California into the woods when I could travel. And yeah, gonna hang out a little bit and then do some more organizing and stuff. So last night I went through and actually started organizing a little bit. Let's see if we can see here. There we go. So I have these card boxes and then I put my inventory into them. So kind of separated all of my stuff right now. So I have guinea pigs, kitties, some of the funny birds, so like this guy, the pooping pigeon, pooping robin actually, and then some of my other songbird ones, and then in this one is all the raven and kingfisher pins. Sorry it's blurry, but yeah, so I spent last night actually separating all these things. I just need to count them for inventory so I can list them to the shop. I have, it says new inventory on this box, but it's actually just old inventory that I've never listed. I can show you. Actually, I have listed these before, but I took them down from the shop. So this was from Halloween actually, and instead of keeping it in the shop, I have it here because it's not listed anymore. Maybe I'll list it. I don't know. But yeah, I did all of that. And then this one, if I can get it out and show you with one hand, this one has all of the new earrings. This is gonna be ready at the end of the month. But yeah, gonna spend today writing inventory, and then this is also old inventory. Actually, this isn't old inventory. This is B grade stuff. I've been thinking about maybe doing like some grab bags of my B grade items because like they're not bad. Actually, I don't even think this is a B grade item. I think I just never listed it. It's like this black pigeon. But some of them are B grade, so like this for example, this will focus. You can see that this pin has like a line through its head. I don't even know if I would call this B grade, I would probably call it C grade. But I'm thinking about making some type of like grab bag with a bunch of stuff in it just to get rid of this inventory because I don't know what to do with it. And of course, like at a very discounted price. The other thing I also did when I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed, and then I didn't go to bed. Well, it's so bright suddenly. Turn this on. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed, and then I didn't go to bed because I ended up just organizing more stuff because I was so excited. So I put my bubble mailers in here so they're just really easy to access now. And then I also have these small boxes on the side. And then I got a whole bunch of new postcards, which I don't think I've actually shown yet. I decided I wanted to print some like postcards to be able to add to orders. So this one you've seen before, but now I have a whole bunch of them. So that can go with bird orders. And then I have this new one that's really funny that I quite like. PP the pigeon running. And I really like this postcard. I think it's so cute. The only problem is I accidentally messed up the format or the file or something like that. So like the back is like this, but it's like kind of upside down. So hope you don't mind it. It has this really cute little stamp me thing in the corner. And I also have this new postcard, which says, oh, this one, which says just wanted to say hi. So this will go for the guinea pig orders. I love this. I actually want to make a whole variety of these ones with the different kinds of like guinea pigs that are just like hello and greetings and just, I don't know. I feel like this would be really cute for people to be able to send to their friends, especially now that we can't see each other. And then this one I kind of made for myself, but if you remember my Bosley drawing, I made it into a postcard because I want to spread the Bosley love. I'm hoping that people will know that he's a cat because I've had people say like, oh, is that a dog? When I've been called and stuff like that because they can't see a tail and they just see his little stub. But Bosley is a cat, he's not a dog. So yeah, add those new postcards. So I have those set up here right next to the bubble mailers and the boxes for easy access. And then just more storage. These are like empty right now. There's nothing in these. I need to fill them with things. And then over here, I have, what do I have in here? I have like some more packaging materials and stuff like that that I need to sort through. And then I also put some more boxes. These ones are slightly bigger than my other ones. I'm actually thinking about doing like a full shipping, or not shipping video, but like a packaging video and packing supplies video because I think that's something that is really like one of the big unknowns when you're starting out a new shop. You don't really know where to start, so I'm gonna do that. So I also have some more boxes, papers. I need to build this thing today, so I'm gonna build this little shelf here. And then yeah, also I have had this Epson printer for forever. I feel really bad that I haven't been able to use it yet, but I haven't set it up. So the goal is also this weekend to maybe set this up finally and be able to use it. And then this needs to be organized up here. And here's my sad little calathea. It's very sad. Has so many brown leaves. This is the one that survived the thrips and then almost died. But yeah, this is like where we're starting with today. Try to get these boxes filled with things. Actually organize this section so that I can use the new printer, and then also make that bottom shelf right below it with all of the sticker supplies and stuff like that. The goal is to try to use this shelf to organize my stuff so that when I actually have to make stuff or have to ship things, that just is a lot faster. Because right now, all of my stuff is kind of scattered all around this apartment, and it takes me a really long time to package and ship stuff. So I'm hoping that with this, it's gonna be a lot faster because everything will just be more organized. And also the goal of the shelf is also to be able to have my things in it so that not just all around the apartment. Because really I was using like every empty space in this apartment to put my stuff in for like when I was gluing pins or prepping resin stuff or just like half finished projects were all over the place. Oh god, it's so bright suddenly. Sorry. But yeah, like hopefully it'll just be a lot more organized and the apartment hopefully will also be just more clean. I also have these, like, I don't know if you see this, like these, basically they're just like cardboard trays that kind of slide out for when I'm gluing things, because when I would glue things, I would just have to like leave it somewhere in the apartment and we don't have that much space in here, so I would just find like an empty space, really. Whoa. Sorry, the clouds are like coming in and out today, and it suddenly gets like super bright and then super dark and then super bright and then super dark. Basically the point is hopefully just to be more organized, and I still have a bunch of stuff in the middle of the room that I need to clean up. Oh my god, I can't even talk to you because it keeps getting so dark and then so bright. The one thing I am a little bit sad about is if you can see my background won't be as nice anymore because all those plants and everything can't go on that shelf because they wouldn't get any sun. So we have moved them all to the top up there. The other thing I also kind of don't like is having all this in the living room kind of makes the living room feel like a warehouse because it's just stuff. So I'm hoping that once I organize everything, maybe it'll look a bit nicer, and maybe I'll put like little decorative things on it so it doesn't look so office-y. As usual, the weekend is gonna just be packed with stuff, so you're gonna hang out with me, organizing, making stuff. It's gonna be an art business vlog day. So the other one was like, you have to make it with friends, but this one doesn't say that. You can make this one apparently by yourself, but if you need help, you should call them. I always laugh at these instructions because somebody had to make this. Somebody drew this. Somebody like me, who does, you know, design for a living, had to make this instruction manual. And then they probably had to test it, right? So they drew the thing, handed it to somebody and said, can you make this thing? I just always think it's so funny. Oh, if I don't have to screw anything, this is gonna be like the best thing ever. This has been my absolute favorite thing that I've ever had to build for IKEA because it's done already. Let's see, do we have a size the top? I'll make this side the top, there's a good dunk on the other side. Look, and then they just slide in. Oh, so good. Wow, my favorite thing I've ever built from IKEA took less than 5 minutes to make. And if for some reason you want to buy the same thing, this is what it's called. You know what's really funny actually? So I grew up in the US, and IKEA was also like, you know, that place that everyone went to for cheap furniture and stuff, right? But at the same time, you would go there and be like, haha, what's this thing? It's called like such a funny thing, like, I don't know, like a calyx, right? You're like, oh, it's a calyx. Why is everything the interior so funny? Like, and we wouldn't understand what any of the things are in the US. But then you move to Sweden, and then you go to IKEA, and then you realize that everybody understands what the things on the IKEA furniture mean. Like, they actually are real words, they're not just made up words. And they know how to say it properly, they know what it means. Spoiler, most of them are just like names of stuff. They're not actually the name of the product, it's like someone's name or something. But it's like, I just remember like having that moment of, oh my god, they all understand what these weird words are, like in Hoarding. Like for us, we would read that as sked, but that's just a spoon. That's just a spoon, and they know it's a spoon, but for us it's just like a funny word. Anyway, that was like a total tangent, but yeah. Also, I had someone ask, is IKEA like fancy there? Because you know it's Swedish? I was like, no, IKEA is not fancy here. It is the same cheap furniture that you have in the US, and everyone goes there because it's cheap. And yeah, that's why everyone has IKEA furniture, because it's cheap and it looks nice. I would say that 90% of this apartment is IKEA furniture. Oh, if this doesn't fit here, I'm gonna be so sad. No, it doesn't fit. Huh. Gonna have to move some shelves around it. Yeah. Oh, that was so much effort to move all those down one peg. Oh, okay. Look, now it fits. My boyfriend does a lot of like carpentry and stuff, and he's always telling me, if you just, you know, measure stuff, you don't have to guess. I can hear him in my head right now saying, you should have just measured it. Measure twice and cut once. Definitely not measure once and cut twice kind of person though. Alright, I'm gonna put some stuff back and some more stuff around. I think it's gonna be really boring just watching me put stuff into the shelf, but I don't know, we'll see. Maybe you like that kind of stuff. I don't know. Hello, shrimpling. Should mess with the cat. I always feel really bad throwing out just like blank paper that I know it could be using for something else, but when I don't throw it out, I just end up hoarding it, and I think I just need to, you know, do the Marie Kondo thing and just throw it out. Because, you know, it doesn't really bring me joy. It just stresses me out that I have papers lying around everywhere that I don't know what to do with. I have so many packaging supplies. I'm definitely, after this is all organized, I'm definitely going to do like a packaging supplies video, I think, because I've spent a lot of money on packaging supplies and I feel like other people could benefit from what I have learned about investing in packaging stuff. Yeah, I mean, I have so many of these envelopes and I'm pretty sure, or I know I'm gonna get through these, but the thing is, like, I'm never gonna get through them if I just keep buying more of it. But for some reason, I just love buying packaging supplies. Like, oh, it's so bright out. But I'm gonna hide down here. But if you see my previous videos, you would know I buy a lot of packaging supplies. Yep. But it's gonna be nice to have them more accessible now, because before they were kind of all hidden in a closet that was really hard to get to. But I'm gonna have them here. That's really nice. I wonder if this would fit here. That's it? Ugh, not really. Alright, gonna find a solution for these, but yes. Kind of getting hungry. Kind of want a snack. What can I eat? I really want ramen right now. Oh my god. In addition to not working out or moving, yeah, I've just been eating so bad. Like eating a lot of nugs, eating pizza, eating nachos, chips, cookies, ice cream. Shame, shame. Whoa, it snowed last night. I kind of wish there was a little bit more of it. So this is the state of the living room. It is still an absolute mess. I have started to put these for shelf things, drawer things into the shelf. So I am moving things around. There are things happening, but it just looks super messy. I swear it is more organized than yesterday. But you can see here, I put in my papers. So what I did is I've gone through the papers that were in all these random drawers and actually organized them. So I have like printer paper here, labels, the backing cards that I use, craft paper, and then I've sorted out my sticker types. So here is a bunch of matte vinyl stickers, and then just like matte paper, vinyl paper, random sticker paper that's like special. So I have some, let's see, I can show you. I have this like silver paper that I don't use very often, but yeah. So this drawer is for like random papers, and then I don't know what this one is. Oh, this one is for transparent. So as you can see, I need to label all these things so I can remember what they are. My nail polish is so chipped now though from moving everything around. Oh god, there's just stuff everywhere. I really need to print stickers today actually. And I need to organize, and I need to set up my other printer. I can switch to the new one. I'm at that state right now where when you organize things and you have to take everything out to actually organize them. So there are actually empty drawers and stuff like that, but it just looks really messy because things are just out in the open. Today's a nice filming day because it's overcast. And I just woke up. Good morning. as you can see, I haven't really done that much today. So much to do. It's just like a lot of little things, right? And it just feels like so much. I'm gonna just drink my matcha and hang out for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go straight into all the organizing and stuff like that. Because I really want to get it done before tomorrow, because once the work week starts, this is not gonna get done. Look, I've basically finished. I've been cleaning and organizing all day. Actually, I should do it like this. This way, this way, this way. Yes? Yes. I don't know. I'm bringing you over here instead. Look, I have basically finished organizing and cleaning most of the things. And as you can see, the ground is mostly clean. I have all of these boxes of recycling and trash because I have that horrible habit of, well, I'm gonna save this for later and then use it, and then I never do. So yeah, finally throwing out all those papers and gonna recycle all of these cardboard boxes and stuff like that. I was gonna cut them out for, you know, using as like backings for mailing stuff, but I've had them for so long and I've never used them. So I need to do the Marie Kondo thing and just throw them out. Look, I'm done! After all those days of just sitting and organizing and moving stuff around, everything is finally in the shelf. And it feels so good to have everything off of the floor, because we were living with just mess scattered all around the living room for probably almost a week. So it feels really, really good to have everything like on the shelf and just there. I still need to find places for some of these things, but for the most part, it's done. Yeah. You wanna see? You wanna see? Okay, I'm gonna show you. So on the top, I've put things that I don't really use that often. And so I put some like crafting supplies. So I have some earring supplies and pin supplies up here. And I put it in this kind of cardboard box. I can just pull the whole thing out. That's easy to access. And then here you'll see that I have like just like some empty trays. Because what ends up happening is I get blanks of my pins and then I have to glue them all. So what had been happening before is I was just kind of gluing them and then just literally finding any surface in the apartment to just let them dry. So now I have these two set up, and I also have two more over there. On the next shelves, I have space for inventory. So there's a bunch of blank boxes back there for maybe future inventory. So I'm gonna keep those there because I know I have more things coming in. But right now I have my notepads in the front. These ones still need to be organized. This is for some new inventory. So I have these fairy wrens that will be in the new shop update. And then I have some more new inventory that I need to sort through. I have a just regular cardboard box for my enamel pins that I have all thrown in here. This part I'm really excited about. So I have these cardboard boxes. I'm gonna pull one all the way out for you so you can see. They look like this. And they're actually supposed to be for like trading cards, I think. And I learned about them from my boyfriend because he collects magic cards and he had been keeping his cards in these things. But they're also perfect for organizing my inventory. So all of my inventory is kind of card shaped, and then it makes it really easy to just put them all in here and then slip them in and see what they are. Even though this option isn't very pretty, it's much cheaper than buying like plastic bins, which is what I had been considering, because plastic bins are actually really expensive. This was way, way cheaper. And the reason that these two are different sizes is because one of them is actually the lid to the other one. And as a small shop, I need to save money. So what I did is I just used the top of the container and the bottom of the container as just like storage things. But this has been really great for just organizing my inventory and also not spending too much money, because organization stuff costs kind of a lot. In the shelf below it, I put my shipping supplies. I put it here because this is probably what I'm going to be using the most, like this shelf and this shelf. So I put it in the middle so it's easy to access. I don't know if I've shown you my new shipping labels or my new shipping stickers. They're like this. And it's kind of like cut stupid because they sent me this like giant piece of paper with them all in different rows, but like on the same piece of paper. So what I did is I cut it up and just put it into a more accessible roll so that it's much easier to get to. And like, it is a little bit shoddy. Like I had to cut the big roll and put them onto here, but it works. And then the one below it is like, I don't know why I did this, but I got the same sticker but in a different color. Don't ask me why. I was tired and it was late, but yeah, I have 2 of the same sticker in different colors. So in here I have my stamps and then like the customs forms and a scale for weighing the mail. Then here I have the bags for my packaging supplies. So I have glassine bags and I have recently switched to glassine bags. And then in this one I have my packing materials. So actually in here is mainly reused bubble wrap. So this isn't fresh bubble wrap, it's bubble wrap that I have received from other people's packages or bubble wrap that I've just saved. Because I really want to reuse things. I don't like single-use things, so I'm trying to be more environmental in that way. It's funny though, because in this box, it's full of cello and paper bags. So I bought a whole bunch of cello bags before, and if you don't know what a cello bag is, it's basically just like a plastic bag like this. If you're like me, you have probably bought a whole bunch of them in the past and you're still working through them. And yeah, that's my case right now. So if you get a cello bag, it's probably because of my old inventory that I'm still trying to get through. I would love to use the glassine bags more, but it's also a waste to not use the other ones. Then down here, I still need to figure out the best way to do my stickers. Like, I usually print my stickers on demand, so I don't have a whole bunch of pre-cut inventory. But yeah, I keep them here, and I'm gonna try to find a better way to organize it. But as it is now, this is how it is. And I just like have tabs to separate them. So then I have my notebook there, the Canon printer is here, and then below that is the bubble mailers. My whole goal of doing this setup is that I want things that I use very often to be out in the front and easy to get to. So bubble mailers, scissors and tape, my envelopes, and then my postcards. The other side is pretty empty still. There's a new cutting machine. I feel like a traitor. We will talk about this later. And why I bought a silhouette, even though I already have a Cricut. But then I will be upgrading to a new printer. So I have this Epson printer. And then down here, I've already shown you. So putting all the sticker paper that I use on one side, and then all the just regular paper and labels on the other. The nice thing with these shelves is that because they are so deep, I can put things behind them. And down here is additional just packing materials. So things like my A4 bubble mailers, like the ones I don't really use as often, but still want to have access to. These shelves I got from IKEA, and the shelving is called the IVAR series. I'll put like some info in the description in case you want to get any of these things, but the really great thing about these shelves is, like you saw me building them earlier with my partner, you can buy as many individual shelves as you want, and yeah, it just kind of, it's like that. Pretty much everything here is from IKEA. This is not cheap, so I spent, I think, $300 US around for all of this stuff. Like between all the boxes and the containers and the shelving in itself, it was a lot of money. It wasn't cheap, and I want to highlight that. Because I work full-time, I can basically put all of my profits back into my shop and my business. Like I don't have to pay for other bills directly out of my side business because I already have a full-time job to do that. I'm a small shop, but I have the ability to scale the way that I do because I have a stable income. So if you're a small shop, maybe like you can't scale as quickly, so maybe just invest in like cheaper shelving or yeah, using more just cardboard boxes and stuff like that. There's no shame in doing that because, you know, running a business is hard and you want to save money. I think that's kind of it. I don't know if I have anything else to add. Maybe we'll do some art tonight, but if not, I will see you next week. Thanks. It's okay.
You can be funny about it.
I'm pretending like I'm bringing them in again.